On the morning of the 21st day of the first month of 2025, Laden drives the Audi into the gates of the Kibra courts. They get out of the Audi, the four of them, Laden, Jasmine, the sister Jennifer, and Francis. They meet Moniki in the hallway. "Good to see you, brother," says Laden as they exchange pleasantries with Moniki, along with the three others. They all walk into the court number 4, and behind the desk is Judge Lopokoit. Case file number 1034-24. Alfred Mbuya against the state. At that time, Waniki walks to the stand. "My lord, according to the review on this case, my lord, it really looks like my client has no case to answer, because even the investigating officer over here cannot provide enough evidence to support the claims. I hereby request for my client to be released and his cash bail refunded." Then at that time, the judge reviews the evidence and proceeds. "Is it true, Mr. Shikuku, that you have no evidence to support your claims?" "Well, that's right, my lord." The judge taps. "Case cancelled," and says the judge. That day, as Laden walked off the court, holding Jasmine's waist, he went home a free man. "Thank you, brother," said Laden to Moniki as the sister and Francis received the cash bail refund from the registry office. "God bless you," added Laden as he shook his hand after shaking Jasmine's. "Call me anytime you need me." "I will, brother," says Moniki as he walked to the guy who just uttered, "Attorney Moniki, a minute please." They got into the Audi and drove home. In their home that Thursday evening, "Babe, the cock will be coming in again this Thursday. We are gonna hit it." "Well, don't you think that's so soon? You just came out of the courts today. Sitaki tena nianze kuzunguka hizi mbwenya za huku worried about you." "Butema hiyo mate hapa," says Laden as he moves close and kisses her. That evening, they made love the entire night. He never got out of the house until the next morning. At the garage, Lil Wayne is seen welcoming Laden and Jasmine. All the vehicles Abdallah had stolen are parked at the yard. "Good to see you, Laden." "How is the Audi?" asks Wayne as he greets Jasmine. "She's perfectly okay. Look here, Carter." As Laden says this, the Savage's vehicle are being moved into the garage. "What I want you to do is to get the number plates of the salvages. Cut out the chassis number from here." At that point, he moves the driver's seat back on the Audi and mount them on the new vehicle. That way, they are as good as new. Start with the Audi. At that point, the chassis numbers are changed to fit the salvage's detail at the KRA. So, in other words, Laden owned the vehicle that had been stolen. He called his contact at the KRA, and the following day, he had their logbooks at hand. From the coast at the port, Teye calls Laden. "Oya, rada difre. Mzigo imeland." "Mzigo ishaland difre. Na icheki saizi. Chanua jaka kae rada airport." "Shava," says Laden to Amaya. This explains why Laden meets Jackie at the Kipande Roll Triangle. They are with Jasmine when he received the uniforms. He pays before getting back into the Audi and driving back to Kasarani. "Did you speak to the caretaker?" asks Laden. "Yes, I did, my love. I just want you to remember the reason as to why we are doing all this." "Why?" "For love, baby. And again, not for any other reason greater than for love," says Laden to Jasmine, who is lying on his chest in the living room. Just as Princess is getting in from school. "Hello, Mom." "Hello, Princess." Then the two other kids walk in and hug Laden. "Adrian and Ayana." "Where is your sister?" "Here I am, Dad," answers Wangari as she closes the door before hugging the father. Laden, he done so many things, and here is what he told himself in order to sleep at night. It's for them, and maybe they were worth it. They are worth it, baby. Says Jasmine, just as Laden is thinking out loud. At the Wilson's airport, Dante and Jack Masemo are in the Pajero. It was a Thursday and at around 11 a.m. Then Dante called Laden. Oya Bazu, ndio hiyo kerai inatoka airport saa hizi. Tunamuja nayo mdagi. Swafi. Nipeleke na Rieng after kila dakika das. Shava. Wazi. Says Laden as he hangs up the iPhone. At that time they are at the East Church Road. Him, Jasmine, Luda, Machwani, Kim, Steve Weissman, Bemba, Sarah Nyambura, O2, Timo, Jigsaw, Serere, Abdallah, Albino Neus, Gigi, Ondari, Joffrey, Accused Kirago, Ken Mzabe, Ousken, Choda, Mirambo, Ledama, Weida, Junior Mzabe, Vosti, Samua, Kabei, Kerry, Kadadi, Alu, Mogis, Babu, Otile, and Kama Pedi. At that time, Laden recalls on the event that went down at the prison. Well, the thing is, we want you to give us the name of the surrogate and where she resides, and we shall drop the charges against you. This was the conversation that had made Laden to tell Jonathan to go poo in his hands at the prison. And so, as they united and waited on the cocaine convoy, Laden had a solid plan. Babe, you know I love you, right? That I have no doubt. Well, then you should know that the person who brought you the coin at the franchise, that wasn't my mom. I mean, she wasn't my sister. She is my mom. In case of anything, you go back to her. And I just want you to say yes. Yes, said Jasmine, as the Audi pulled into the slip road, joining the highway at Mvuli Road. At that very moment, the cocaine convoy is seen at Lavington Mall. Ghost is behind the wheel in the front Subaru, while Tommy is on the co-drivers. The convoy had 5 vehicles, 4 Subaru Outback and another Navara Outlaw Nissan, new model, truck. The cocaine was in the Navara. On the day that Laden was at Nyambura's after taking out the lithium battery from the power bank, in the casing of the power bank he had replaced it, the lithium battery, with a transponder with a recorder. The one he was listening to last night after Jasmine had dozed off on his chest. He had gone back for it a few days after the assembling of the bomb. And it went. The US government is ready to move in on Laden on the day that he will be planning to make a move on the cocaine. On that day, wear this watch. It has a tracker in it. Make sure that you are close to him. And therefore, on her right hand that day, Nyambura had a Rolex watch. As the convoy gets off James Gishuru Road, joining Wayakui, the sirens are on. The Navara is sandwiched within the Subarus. The radio calls can be seen on the hands of the black-suited guys as they point out for the traffic to clear off.